Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. So I'm using the Osho Zen Tarot for this reading, and I'm just going to start by drawing 3 cards, one for each portion of the upcoming week, just to get a little bit of indication about what we can expect in the next few days. Okay, so I'll start with the first card, which represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. And we've got, well, it's 10 of fire. Suppression is how we're going to start the week off. So that's a really cheery card to get right off the bat. And what this indicates is that many of us have things that are kind of weighing on our minds. And not just weighing on our minds, but we also might feel like we're overrun with busyness. So we might have a lot of tasks that we're, wanting to do this week. If you're a list person, I'm a big list person. I'm always making lists of things I need to do. You might notice that your list is a little bit longer this week for some reason, and you feel this sort of pressure that you have to get more done this week. So this card is not as, it's a very, in this deck, it's a very dramatic card, but the sense that I'm getting is I feel like the meaning is more to do with feeling overburdened with busyness and having that sort of affect your state of mind and your judgment. It's hard to make good choices and to really understand and to see kind of where you're going and what the point of everything is when you're feeling like kind of a chicken with your head cut off and you're running around, busy, trying to get things done. So I feel like that's just come up as a warning that this is a possibility that your week, you're going to feel sort of like you're starting your week off this way. It's just a possibility, and it's a warning to just kind of be aware of that and have some kind of things that you can do to kind of ease that sort of stress or tension that comes from being busy. So, looking at your to-do list and deciding, okay, what things like really need to be done. Don't try to do everything this week, and, delegate if possible, and don't just do things for the sake of doing them. Like actually, think about, how important is this? Is this going to enrich my life? Does this really need to be done, or can this wait? So just kind of being really smart and evaluating, what tasks are important and which ones can probably, just be ignored or not done at all. So practice saying no. That's another really good thing. That's, one indicator that this card has is that, you need to start saying no more often. So don't worry about other people thinking that you're selfish or you're a terrible person because, you're not going to do something for them. Maybe letting go of some of those self-judgments and worries about what other people might think of you and start saying no a little bit more this week. So as we move into the week, we've got 9 of fire, exhaustion. So we're really, I'm going to turn over this card because I really want to see what this one is. Okay, so that one's a little more positive. Okay, so we've got 9 of fire, exhaustion. And I feel like this is a warning again, is what can happen if, we don't kind of heed the advice given in the first card. So if we don't say no and if we try to take on too much, this can lead to feeling really exhausted and feeling, overburdened and stressed. The message I'm getting with this card is that the middle of the week is a really good time for self-care and for taking time out and just letting your body rest. Not just your body, but your spirit. I feel like the whole suit of fire in this deck is about spiritual issues, not just, kind of physical issues, but this is about letting your spirit rest. And I feel like your spirit needs, or your soul needs to rest. And it's okay if you don't feel super enthused about things this week. You may not have a lot of energy to go around this week, and that's okay. So I think this week is a really good time to take time out. So maybe even take a day off work, like Wednesday or something. You know, if you can, have a day off, or even just having a day where you don't do any kind of extracurricular things. So you don't have anything planned for the evening, and just kind of lay low for a day or two midweek. And do things that nourish your spirit. So, and this is different for everyone. For me, if I was gonna, you know, spend a day nourishing my spirit, I would not watch TV or movies, but I might spend some time just reading like a really good book, and maybe going outside somewhere, doing some writing, and maybe doing some painting or drawing or something like that, and making myself like one of my favorite meals. That would be really nourishing to me. But other people, you know, you might want to spend time with good friends, or you know, go out to the movies or something. So everyone's different, but do something that feels nourishing. And then as we move to the end of the week, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have trust. And this is the I'm trying to remember what the Rider-Waite equivalent of this card is, if it's the Page of Cups or the Knight of Cups. I believe it's the Knight of Cups. So this is the suit of water. It's a little blue diamond, and it symbolizes water. And this card is all about taking sort of that leap of faith and just trusting that the universe will catch you. I feel like this card is very similar to the Fool in the traditional tarot deck, and the whole message of the Fool, which is, you know, to approach life with the spirit of adventure and curiosity, and almost like childlike curiosity, and to take risks and trust that everything will work out in the way that it needs to. So it might not work out in the way that you hope or plan, but it will work out in the way that it needs to, if that makes sense. So as you get to the end of the week, it will be important for you to, you know, listen to your emotions and your intuition, and you may need to take a few risks. I think many of you will have opportunities to do that, and it will be kind of up to you whether or not you want to take that leap of faith and take that risk. But this card is about, you know, not following your passions, but going in the direction that your heart pulls you. That sounds a little bit cliche, I guess, but you know, going in the direction that you feel sort of emotionally drawn. This is a very emotional card, and the Knight of, in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the Knight of Cups is very romantic, and he kind of follows his dreams, he follows his intuition, he lets his heart lead him. So this weekend is a good time to kind of let that rational, analytical side just rest for a few days, and you want to engage your more intuitive and emotional side. So go on some kind of a mini adventure this weekend, whatever that is for you, like going to a museum, or just going somewhere you've wanted to check out for a while and you haven't, or, you know, picking up a new book or something. Whatever feels like it would feed your adventurous spirit, that's kind of what you need to do this weekend. So yeah, so feeding that adventurous spirit, taking some risks, taking some leaps of faith, and having the trust that when you know, put your best foot forward, and when you know, step off that ledge, that something will catch you, or that you'll have a soft landing. I think that's the most important thing here. And I feel another message with this card is about letting go of fear. So we have kind of leading up to the weekend, the week, you know, the message here is learn to say no. Don't get, you know, overburdened with too many tasks or, you know, duties and things to do and responsibilities if you can help it. And take time out to look after yourself, to rest. And then by the end of the week, your energy is going to be picked up, and you're going to be a lot clearer about what direction you're wanting to move in. And it's going to be a lot easier for you to let go of fears and anxieties. So it looks like an exciting week. Well, not really an exciting week, but a week where, you know, we need to take care of ourselves. So I wish you the best of luck with that, and I hope you've found this reading helpful. My name is Kate, and I'm from dailytarotgirl.com.